Perfect. Perfect.
Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Erin. Make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell if you want to get notified every time I post a video. And make sure you give this one a big thumbs up if you like it and you want to see more. So today we are going to talk about something that I think every single person struggles with, and that's being tired. So if you are new here, I have two young boys. I have a 4-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I really slept. I honestly think the last time that I had a good full night's sleep was before I was pregnant with my first son, which was 5 years ago. So yeah, tired is a personality trait at this point. So whatever stage of your life you are in at this moment, whether you are a mom, you're in school, you're working, whatever it is, I'm sure that you can relate to being tired, waking up, looking tired, and wishing that you didn't look so exhausted. Today, I am going to give you my tips on how to instantly look less tired. You can take and apply one of these, all of these, pick and choose whatever works for you. However, these are the steps that I take to make myself look less tired and to look all around more put together. To make myself look like I have actually had a full night's sleep in the last 5 years, which I have not. And to make myself look like I'm not just dead inside. All right, let's jump in. So my first tip, which I have actually already gone ahead and done for you, is to wet your face with cold water, wake up the skin, follow up with your skincare routine, and then meet me right back here. So like I said, I have already gone ahead and taken care of that, wet my face with cold water, followed up with my skincare routine, and now I am back here to work on step number 2, which is taking care of these bags, or starting to take care of them, because this is not just going to be a one-step process for me. So step number 2, let's start knocking out those bags under our eyes. I am going to start with an eye mask. I am using the Detoxify from Pixie Beauty. I'm going to place these eye patches under my eyes. I leave them on for 5-10 minutes, really whatever I have time for, and I will kind of add in step 3 into step 2 in just a minute. So like I said, I'm going to kind of incorporate step 3 into step 2, and that is using a roller on my face. Pro tip, I keep this in the fridge or the freezer overnight because the cold aids in depuffing your face. So I am just going to roll all over my face. You can even go over the eye patches. It feels so good. It is really, really cold though, but it feels really good. Make sure that you are rolling upwards. You're not going like back and forth. You're going in an upwards motion. Like I said, with this, I am using a jade roller. You can also use an ice roller or just grab an ice cube and rub that all over your face. Same effect. Alright, so now that the eye patches have worked their magic, we are going to move on to step number 4, which is covering up this face. So here is where I think a lot of people go wrong, thinking, oh, I'm tired, I need to cover this up, I need to use like all the makeup. Wrong. So personally, when I am looking extra tired, I go the less is more route. I feel like when you do a full face of makeup, it can get cakey really fast, especially if your skin is dry or dull looking. I feel like it can just sink into those lines and make you look more tired rather than less tired. Today I'm going to use a tinted moisturizer. I am using the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. And if you do want a little bit more full coverage but without looking so full coverage, you can go ahead and mix a little bit of your foundation in with this, which is what I am going to do. I am just going to use a tiny bit of the tinted moisturizer, and then I'm going to add a couple drops of one of my favorite everyday foundations, and that is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. I know mine looks really beautiful right now. Okay, so I just kind of mix those two together in my hands, and I'm going to apply all over. I put too much on my hands. It's evening out my skin tone without giving me that full coverage look. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a damp beauty blender and just dab that into my skin all over. Next up, I am going to grab my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This stuff works miracles, I swear, and it does have a little bit of the peach tone to it, which will cancel out the darkness under your eyes. So I'm just gonna use my fingers and dab a little of that under my eyes here that I want to brighten up. Tiny bit on my eyelids as well to brighten those up, and then pat that into my skin. So you can see how much that already brightened up under my eyes. If your bags are not crazy bad, you could definitely just stop here. However, mine are on the darker side. So next up, I'm going to go in with a concealer. I am going to use my all-time favorite concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm using the shade Light. And I'm just gonna go again under my eyes to cover all of this. Again, gonna go in with a little damp beauty blender and just blend this all out. Here's one of the reasons why I'm always so tired. So you can see how bright my face already looks just from the brightener and the concealer, but I am obviously not done yet. For a bright, awake look, I like to stick to creamier products. Again, like I said, you don't want to look cakey. I feel like that sets into your lines and makes you look more tired than you already are. So I'm going to stick to creamier products. I use a cream blush. I'm using the Stila Convertible Color in the shade Peony. I'm going to do a really, really light contour with the NYX Wonder Stick. And then I'm going to use a cream highlighter. It is the Almay Instant Glow Highlighting Duo. So I'm gonna jump in super fast with all of those to really bring some color and dimension to my face, which again makes you just look more awake. Pro tip for you, I have shared this before, when it comes to your blush and wanting to look a little more alive and a little more bright and colorful and lively, take that cream blush, anything that's left over on your fingers after applying to your cheeks, and just kind of dab that over the bridge of your nose. It gives you that sun-kissed glow. That's where, if you were outside and got a natural suntan, a little sunburn, that's where it would hit you at. So I like to do that to make me look a little more awake and colorful and not so washed out and tired. Now that my cream products are on, I'm just going to go ahead with my powder products. I don't want to go heavy on these at all because, like I said, that's what I am really staying away from. I want this to be a very glowy and dewy look to make me look more awake. So I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit of setting powder. I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder just under my eyes where my concealer was. I love to bring color to my face when I want to look more bright and awake. So I already did that very light contour, but I am gonna go in with some bronzer on top of that just to add a little bit more dimension to my face. I swear, when you're tan, it doesn't matter if you're going on 40 minutes of sleep, you don't look as tired when you're tan. Next up is a step that I never, ever, ever skip. It takes your face from looking blah and asleep and not awake and like you didn't really try, to trying without really much effort and just ties your face in together, and that is the brows. Look how much more awake I look on this side than this side, and it's just from doing your brows. So now that my eyebrows are taken care of, we are going to move on to the eyes. Number one tip for brightening up your eyes is a white or light colored pencil. I'm using the Wonder Pencil from NYX to line my waterline. Again, my eyes are so much brighter over here than over here, and it's just from lining that waterline quickly. Another quick and easy thing that you can add into here if your eyes are looking bloodshot or red, just grab some eye drops, keep those in your purse, in your desk at work, in your diaper bag, wherever, and pop those in if you need them, and brighten and whiten your eyes. That will instantly make you look less tired and more awake to get rid of that bloodshot in your eyes. When I'm just trying to instantly look less tired, I like to go less is more. So I'm not gonna do a full eye makeup look. So what I opt for is typically either the same bronzer that I used on my face or the same blush that I used on my face, dab a little bit onto my eyelids and call it a day. And to finish up the eyes, we're gonna go ahead and start up with our lashes. So first I am just going to curl them. Gonna prime my lashes. Mascara time. So there we go. If you are feeling really bold or you're just really good at makeup, you could definitely go ahead and apply some falsies here to really make your eyes pop. I, however, am not going to. If you caught my recent video with my Amazon beauty tools, you know that I am just really bad at applying things like that. So I'm not even going to attempt it today. I'm just gonna stop here with my eye makeup. I forgot what number tip I'm on, but I'll throw this one in the middle here. Drink your water. It will keep your skin looking healthy and glowy. And if you focus on your skin, your makeup will look better too. So next up, to make my face look really awake and to make my highlighter really stand out and brighten up my face, I'm first going to spray my brush with some of this Pixie Glow Mist. And then I'm going to apply my highlighter. I am also using a highlighter from Pixie. Ooh, can you see that already? I go a little bit down my nose, my Cupid's bow, and then just kind of do this C shape here. You can see that highlighter. Oh my gosh. Sticking with the cream theme of things. I'm really embarrassing myself. Anyways, since I'm going with cream products, next up is lips. I am going to add just a little bit of color. I don't want to do anything too bold. I just want to kind of add to this bronzed, glowy, awake look that I have. So I am trying out a new lipstick. Actually, this is Morphe cream lipstick in the shade Forevs. That's just such a pretty nude, just kind of enhancing my lips without looking too done up. That's why I'm not lining my lips. I just wanted to add a little something to kind of complete the look. So last step in makeup, I'm going to use a setting spray, and I actually just bought this one. I'm trying to open it as we speak. I wanted something dewy for summer, so I picked this up the other day. It is the Too Faced Do You setting spray. So we are gonna try it out. And it tells me to shake vigorously for 5 seconds. There we go. Oh, okay. Getting some fruity vibes here, and after I said that, I looked up and noticed that it is scented like watermelon dew. It's not offensive, but it's also like, it's scented for sure. It's very scented. But that's it as far as makeup goes. You can tell already how much more awake I look. My next tip for you is about what you wear. If you're wanting to look instantly less tired, maybe don't leave the house wearing your sweats. Just put a little bit more thought into what you're wearing so you look a little bit more put together. So I'm matching 2-piece set. However, I'm gonna throw on a pair of white linen pants, which brings me to my next tip, and that is steaming your clothes. It makes such a difference in the way that you look. You look so much more presentable and put together when your clothes are not wrinkled. Nothing makes you look like you just rolled out of bed more than wrinkled clothes. Accessorizing is also a big part of just looking more put together and in turn less tired. Just add a quick pair of earrings, makes you look like you spent more time getting ready than you actually did. And picking out your clothes, steaming them, picking out your jewelry and accessories are all things that can and should just be done the night before if you know you have a busy morning or you're not gonna have a lot of time getting ready. Do all of this the night before so that in the morning you only have to spend a minute just throwing everything on and it already looks great. One of the last tips that I have for instantly looking more put together is doing something with your hair. So if you keep your hair just up in like a, this looks really good, just a messy bun, you're not gonna look as put together as if it's down and done up nicely. That's not saying that you have to have your hair curled every single day. Other hairstyles that you could do in under 2 minutes. If your hair is wet, this is a really good one too, or you just don't want to style it. Pull it back and pull a few pieces down in the front, and then just curl these couple pieces. It'll look like you spent a lot longer on your hair than you actually did. One other hairstyle you could do if you do want to go with a bun, say that you're on that last leg of oily, greasy hair, but you don't have time to wash it in the morning, go for a slick back ponytail. I do a middle part, slick it back. You could even do a top knot slicked back. I would just personally shy away from that undone messy bun look. If you're wanting to look more put together and more awake, it will look like you spent a lot more time than you did. If you would like more ideas on simple, quick, put together hairstyles, let me know in the comment below and I can do a whole video on that. But there are just a couple ideas of how to style your hair that does not take long but looks more put together than just a messy bun or just leaving it kind of down and scraggly or whatever. Okay guys, so those are my tips to instantly make you look less tired. I hope that they are helpful for you. Like I said, take one of them, take all of them, whatever helps you to just look like you actually got a full night of sleep when you probably did not. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell notification so you never miss a video, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video and want to see more. Bye guys, thanks for watching.